From the arc. Toppin pulls it in. Oubre, left side. Inside. Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Right wing. Off target from outside. Pass to Dunn. Off on the layup. And here's Atlanta. Outside Westbrook. Miller, right side. Now Toppin. Dunn covering. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. No good from the wing. To the wing right side. Out to the wing. Here's Chop. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Here's Westbrook. Outside Edwards. Toppin, no one around him. And once again off the mark. To the paint. Here's Chop. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Oubre on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Oubre's got 5.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Chop can't make it work.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Westbrook. Miller outside. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Miller up on top. There's the 3. Hits the three-point. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think he just shoots.
Jang with a clean look. And the 3 off target. Pulls up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, some kids you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Fires for 3. Toppin pulls it in. There's 21 seconds left here in the first half. And it's Oubre off the drive. And the shot goes down. Oubre's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. The kick out to Anderson. Stolen by Westbrook. Oubre, no one. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
Done with it. Ferocious swat. Westbrook scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Oubre. Back to Miller. Here's Posey. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. Now Smart. Pass to Rice. Boom, he chickens it straight down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. Now, here's Toppin. Outside Westbrook. No good with the triple. Here's Seeley. Pass to Chandler. Good D by Miller.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Oubre. Toppin can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yep, that one goes. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Now here's Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is Chandler. Pass to Smart. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Edwards. No good on the three. At the elbow, it's Smart. Back to Mills. And the attempt to finish it off. Beauty.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Feely, that's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Pass to Rice. He throws it down hard with one hand.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Oubre can't get it to go. Here's Seeley, and here's Mills. Edwards defending. And that one is hammered home.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, he just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
And here's Smart. After Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Mills with it. Shoots over Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Seeley. Shoots over Toppin. Seeley can't get it to go. With the drive. Outside, Smart. To the left side wing. Here's Rice. And the layup is good.
This nigga getting a lucky as fuck.
Can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
To the inside. Chandler with the steal. Outside, Smart. Back to Chandler. Pass to Seeley. Here's Rice. And here's Mills for 3. Lock at 6. Now here's Smart. He's covered by Westbrook. Stolen by Westbrook. Now Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Seeley. Down low. Here's Smart. Pass to Seeley. 5 to shoot. Toppin with the steal. Now here's Oubre. And here. Now here's Toppin. Been here by Atlanta. They get the rebound. Oubre on the wing. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And Atlanta has possession. Outside Edwards. Pass to Toppin to take the lead.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Rice.
First game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Oubre outside for the three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Miller outside. Shoots the three. Chandler with the rebound. Smart with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Pass to Chandler. And here's Smart. Clock at 4. Here's Rice. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
Toppin with the double team. Here's Seeley.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
In the corner, it's Oubre. And here is Toppin. It's stolen. Pass to Rice. Jacks up a three. To the right side. To the middle. Chandler right side. 5 on the clock. Rice, no good. And Atlanta has possession. A 2-point game.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Smart goes in. And the jam by Smart.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Westbrook. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Smart. Chandler with the ball. Edwards defending.
Quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Atlanta trails by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Miller with the ball. And it's Miller with the jam.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Pass to Seeley. Back to Smart. Oubre with the steal. To take the lead. Chandler with the rebound.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Mills. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Seeley. The layup missed. Outside Edwards. Edwards at full speed. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Pass to Rice. And it's in there.
That's crazy, man.
Guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The offensive rebound to the paint. Now, here's Toppin. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got
With authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stolen by Anderson. Jang, no luck.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Oubre to tie it up. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Oubre's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Atlanta. Pass to Posey. And here is Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now Miller. The kick out to Westbrook. There's the pick. Tipped away. Double team on Westbrook. Oubre for 3. It's rebounded by Jop. Anderson outside. All sorts of time. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah,
and so they get the victory.
He had 18 contested fucking
That was a
layup.
fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are
That
so
nigga
many
said, "This
times
my game,
when
huh?"
you see these tight games won at home that
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Atlanta. And Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Here's Benton. And Miller with the block. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Miller. Launches a three. Outside Westbrook. Over in the corner, Edwards. Tries to keep it alive. No good from outside. Here's Chicago. Here's Allen. Here's Howard. Atlanta with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Miller. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And Chicago has possession. Here's Benton. That one misses. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Outside Edwards. Pass to Miller. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Howard up on top. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now Wall. Following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Here's Benton. Pass to Hollins. And Miller with the block. And they'll get another chance. Here's Banton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Edwards. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Shots good by Banton. Banton's got 6.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Barry. Here's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside Westbrook. Shoots from the baseline. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago leading by 4. Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Toppin. Plays it up and banks it in. Toppin's got his first points in this one.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Howard, that's good.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Going inside. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
8 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
We go away from the rim.
Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's Chicago up by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Oh.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Here's Hollins. That's good. And
Ugly
so Howard
ass
with
shit.
the
He didn't
assist.
green there.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high, you're going to get a...
Now, here's Howard. Misses the easy stuff. Oubre, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Oubre's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's deflected.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Here's Toppin. Inside. Miller. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one
Oh,
was as
my
easy
God.
as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
So it's Atlanta now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh.
And sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Edwards looking at 4 on the clock.
Oh, this is bad.
Edwards no good. Chicago leading. And it's Howard finishing it off. Now here's Westbrook. Tapping inside. Miller at the elbow. Fires for 3. Hangs home the trifecta.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Here's Toppin. In the corner, it's Oubre. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Chicago with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's Allen. And here is Howard. Pass to Howlands. Not going to go that time. Good D by Miller. Atlanta with the ball. It's Edwards on the wing. The muscle from Edwards.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
From the inbound, here's Jupp. And he goes in for the dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity
Holy
level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ooh, the double clutch. And the layup is up and in.
I'm fucking down, bro.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Oubre outside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Toppin. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh man, I'm at home not to go.
Here's Wall. Goes up off the inbound. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Atlanta trails by 5. Now Westbrook. Oubre outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Allen will bring it up for Chicago. To the paint. Here's Jupp. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oubre outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And even 3-on-3 break. Outside Edwards. The three. Goes back up. Pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brewer. Oubre can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Westbrook. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. And finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Woo-hoo, nicely done.
Smith outside. Allen for three. Miller gets the rebound. The Atlanta trails by 8. Westbrook with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Toppin. No good with the triple. Allen for three. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Edwards.
Oh, shit.
Miller inside. To the inside. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The open shot by Brewer. Here's Jupp. The kick out to Wall. Another three for Chicago. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.